Wow. Meanwhile, 4 minutes after the hour. Yesterday, over the weekend in Iowa, Joni Ernst had this major event, and everybody showed up except President Trump. He's got a substantial lead, didn't want to be considered part of the crowd. Among the stars that did show up was Governor Ron DeSantis was there, Nikki Haley was there. Then she did a town hall last night. She's going to be on our show today. But the hot issue for Democrats that what they want to run on is the overturning of Roe v. Wade. And they want to show that the reason why the midterms were not a red wave was because of that. And there's a strong argument for that. So as usual, and it's not wrong, Jake Tapper asked Nikki Haley, would you sign on to what Ron DeSantis signed on? And that is a 6-week ban on abortion. Listen to what she said.
If a 6-week ban theoretically came to your desk, would you sign it?
But why? I will answer that when you ask Kamala and Biden if they would agree to 37 weeks, 38 weeks, 39 weeks. Then I'll answer your question. No one asked them that. No one asked them how late they're willing to go.
So there you go. She reversed it on him. And she said, well...
She makes a good point.
Yeah, she says, but Kamala Harris has never weighed in on it. They found something, I guess, in the CNN records in real time to say Joe Biden did have a limit on it, but they just don't know where it is.
She said it's time for a new generational leader. It's time for us to leave the baggage of the past. She was asked if she would support whoever the Republican nominee is if it's not Nikki Haley. And she said, well, I don't play for second, but she would support whoever the Republican Party puts up during the primary. And then time for a woman, he asked her. And she said, we've let guys do it for a while. It might be time for a woman to get it done. And Brian said something earlier that I thought, yeah, you're right, Brian. She was the first to get into the race on the Republican side, and other than Donald Trump, right? She was second candidate.
Right.
But you said she's such a hard worker.
She's in Iowa constantly. I mean, she's shaking everybody's hand. She's doing the hard work. She knows she's got to be strong in the caucus to get to New Hampshire with some momentum. Right. Well, that's where candidacies die.
Well, and Ron DeSantis has said he's going to travel to all 99 counties in Iowa, which was very impressive, which ultimately...
Sounds exhausting, but very impressive.
Absolutely, because the thing about the Iowa caucuses is the people are so used to, after decades, having the candidate in somebody's living room at a potluck dinner and shaking hands and asking them questions. It's interesting, and there you see DeSantis in Iowa. A number of times in Iowa, he highlighted Florida's 6-week abortion ban. However, when he's been in more moderate New Hampshire, he has, for the most part, shied away from that. We've got Nikki Haley coming up just about 10-15 minutes from right now, right here on the channel. We're going to talk to her a little bit about what she saw in Iowa and the fact that it sounds like 3 more Republicans are going to get into the race this week. You've got Chris Christie tomorrow, Mike Pence tomorrow on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday, the governor of the great state of North Dakota, a fellow by the name of Doug Burgum. Haven't heard from him yet. We'll hear from him this week.
You know, what's kind of amazing is that everyone goes after the other fellow Republicans, very comfortable going after Ron DeSantis, not President Trump. And Nikki Haley last night says, you know, I don't like the woke policy at Disney. Doesn't like how aggressive it got now when they're going back and forth about the autonomy status. And she said, hey, Ron DeSantis, why did you take a $50,000 contribution from Disney at the same time condemning Disney and attacking like it is? So there, Chris Christie also taking on Ron DeSantis on that, who's totally comfortable with the fight on Disney. I'll be able to talk to him at 10:06 on radio today. So the kickoff his second full week as a candidate.
Ron DeSantis?
Yeah.
That's great. Congratulations, Brian. So Harris Faulkner was able to sit down with Bobby Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who's running for president as a Democrat, married to Cheryl Hines, the lady from the actress from Curb Your Enthusiasm, who's hilarious. Anyway, he got in the race. He's doing pretty good in the polls. Gets about 20%, and you know, it's pretty good when you're running against an incumbent president, and there's not going to be a debate, unfortunately, because we'd all like to hear more from those 3 candidates. But anyway, so Harris does this interview last week, the end of last week, and Jack Dorsey, who co-founded Twitter, he posted it on a clip of it. You can see there, right underneath the arrow, the play button. He posted this on Twitter, and then he wrote at the top, he can and he will. And then people were asking, are you endorsing him? And he said, yes, I'm endorsing him. And then another user said the DNC will never allow Kennedy to become the nominee. And Dorsey wrote, true, but they seem to be more irrelevant by the day.
Right. So on Harris's show on Friday, Bobby Kennedy said, I can and will beat Joe Biden. And so that's why Jack...
And Trump and DeSantis.
Right, exactly. That's why at Jack said he can and he will. If you missed the clip on Friday, we're going to show it to you right now.
Our internal poll numbers are showing me stronger against both Republican candidates than President Biden. So I think when when that kind of polling becomes public, that Democrats are going to want somebody who can beat Governor DeSantis and who can beat President Trump. And I don't think I'm not confident. I don't think anybody is confident that they have that in President Biden. So I think that will persuade a lot of people.
You know, and the other thing that would persuade a lot of people is he is from the most famous family in Democrat politics of our generation and the
name
generation
recognition
before.
there.
Yeah, exactly. When people say, hey, there's a Kennedy, that's an actual Kennedy. This is not some far-flung cousin. This is Bobby Kennedy Jr. who's running, and he's running hard.
Yeah, the thing is, Kennedy's on a bit of a losing streak. I think Patrick Kennedy lost in the Senate race over in Massachusetts. So we'll see what happens.
Family dynasty.
Right. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the other thing is I'm amazed that other networks don't have any interest in interviewing him. They just kind of leave him alone.
Really?
I mean, he comes on here all the time. He's always welcome.
Well, are you surprised by that?
A little bit. To not interview Robert F. Kennedy, the oldest son of Bobby Kennedy?
I think if the DNC is saying that Biden is the candidate, that's who the media is going to focus on. That's who they're going to interview.
I guess.
Well, we had him on this program back in the day talking about river keepers and stuff like that.
I'm glad he came on Fox.
Indeed.
Great.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.